Morjesta! Mun nimi on Älexi, mä oon Suomesta ja sä katsot nyt kun Frenchie tekee Karjalan piirakoita.
Salut guys, I'm Alex. Welcome to the Finnish episode of French Guy Cooking. Today we are making a simple and true Karelian pasty from Finland, that's why Finnish. It's a small pie with a thin rye crust and a filling of rice. Rye also has a delicious and really distinctive flavor, and in my opinion, once you taste it, you're hooked forever. Karelian pasties are really simple to make, and I think that with a minimum of effort, they will give you a great preview of a Finnish traditional dish. Traditional Finnish dish. Anyway, that being said, let's make it. First off, we make a traditional filling, rice pudding. 1 cup risotto rice or short grain, 1 liter whole milk, 3 pinch sugar, 1 pinch salt, and that's it. Of course you can add other flavors, but I want to keep it simple. Bring the milk and the rice to a boil. As soon as it boils, lower the heat to a bare simmer and let it cook for about 20 minutes or so. Never let the milk alone, or even worse, covered when you're trying to boil it. The milk will bubble. The fat from the milk will prevent the bubbles from popping, meaning that more and more bubbles will get bigger and bigger. Eventually everything will boil over like a volcano and it will just burn and stink. Which, depending on who's cleaning afterwards, can be seen as a pretty immature and terrible mess, or as a fairly interesting science experiment. At the end, take it off the heat and let it cool down on the side. Cover it up. Now let's make the dough of the Karelian pasties. The true nature of this dish is related to the use of rye flour. But, due to difficulties encountered while baking it, it's usually mixed up with wheat flour. So in a bowl go 2 cups rye flour and 1 cup wheat flour. Mix that with a cup of water and a teaspoon of salt. Work the dough until smooth and thick. Flatten it roughly and cut out pieces of it, using a glass or a mug as a cookie cutter. Stack the rye flour disc on the side and place a bowl over them to prevent them from drying. To form one pastry or pasty, proceed as following. Take 1 disc and flatten it as thin as you can with a rolling pin. At the end you want to get a thin and oval-shaped disc of dough. Place 1 or 2 tablespoons rice pudding in the center and spread it into an oval shape. To give it its final and typical Karelian shape, fold the left and right edges toward the center. Leave a small space in between. Now, starting in the center and going downwards, gently pinch the dough between your fingers, hence creating nice waves. Turn it over and repeat. Place them on parchment paper on a baking tray and pop them in a preheated oven for about 10 minutes at 275 Celsius or until golden brown. Out of the oven, brush them with melted butter. I love those pastries. The taste is so simple, pure and deep. I think the rye really gives it some proper attitude. They look like the perfect takeaway. Even the crust keeps the finger clean. And this naturally leads us to my twisted version of the Karelian pasty. It's so convenient and full of energy that I want to turn it into a breakfast concentré. So in my rice pudding, I'm adding honey, raisin, crushed hazelnut and white blueberries to reinforce that Finnish side. This is now the Karelian Morning Booster Pasty. I keep them in the fridge and during the morning rush, I just grab, reheat and go. Thanks Finns, you've just made my week. So guys, that's it. These pasties and the twisted one also are delicious and I think you should definitely give it a try. Now, one more thing. In the past, Finnish cuisine came under heavy fire from 2 countries renowned for their cuisine, Italy and France, sadly. After doing some research, Finnish cuisine looks fresh and vibrant and wild and really close to the nature. And I definitely want to experience it furthermore. What do you think? Fair? Not fair? You tell me in the comments below. I really hope you enjoy these recipes. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever, as you keep spreading the love. Bye bye, salut!